Hey everyone. Sorry for the delay, but this is my latest post. I've been pretty busy with doing some work and some other things and changing my look. As if you may have seen, I've now shaven my face so you can see all this. Yeah. But today's vlog, I was going to talk to you about something very important, especially with this coming time of the year, as it's February. The winter months are trying to come out to the end, so everyone is now starting to head back to that gym, break off that hibernation weight, and get back into shape. A good thing I always like that. I always hit it a little bit harder at the gym nowadays with that. Um, One thing I am seeing, and this has been bothering me for about over a year now. I mean, I have pretty good patience, so I'm dealing with this pretty well. But one thing is that's really bothering me is that people don't know proper gym etiquette. Whether you're at like a boxing gym or like a your Snap Fitness or Anytime Fitness or wherever else they're at. Um, but so I was just gonna put down a couple things that I generally was learned through weightlifting for 7 years now. I've been doing it. Yeah, about 7 years going to gyms and stuff, and I've been to like Anytime Fitness ones, to the Snap, to wherever else they were, to like Ford's gym and Gold's gym, where it's like these big old muscle dudes who just do it all the time. But here's just a couple rules to help you understand, proper etiquette when you're at the gym. Just a couple of things. You may not be true for everyone, but might be a good thing to just keep these in mind. The first one I have for you is clean your benches or your equipment and stuff. Because I mean, if you're out there and you're getting a sweat, or you're on a treadmill, or you're at something and you're covered in sweat, I mean, it's just a proper etiquette that your gym doesn't offer a towel, bring a towel with you or a wash rag or something so you can just wipe off it. Because you don't want someone else having to just lay in your sweat, and you don't want to go to a bench having to lay in someone else's sweat. I mean, especially if it's an old one like I did when I was at Ford's and stuff, like where the benches are all cracked up and they're probably being held by tape or something. It's just a nice thing, a nice rule to follow. So make sure to clean your bench. Especially also, another thing I'm going to add that little side note is with the winter months coming to an end and it starting to get wet and there's all that salt and shit there. You don't want to bring that into the gym, so also you gotta. I encourage the two shoot policy, and I don't always do it because sometimes I'm just feeling lazy or I just gotta hurry on through and try not to, waste too much time. But yeah, try to follow the two shoot policy around this time of the year. I mean, during the summer months, it doesn't matter as much, but just make sure that you. Oh, hold on. Then that's fine. Um, well, my second thing I'd say is avoid like loud grunting, like the nutbusters, and excessive swearing. I mean, if you ever come drinking with me, or ever get me to like jazzed up or riled up about anything, you'll know I swear. But I've been actually been trying to cut back a lot, so that helps. But yeah, you don't want to be the guy at the gym who sounds like he's having like a major like erection, like he's having like a major climax, like "Ah!" No, you don't want to. No, don't be that guy because if you're doing that just for attention, you're at the wrong place. You're at the gym. I mean, it's fun to work out, but if you're at the gym just to try to get attention, you're doing it the wrong way. Especially with being a nutbuster or a cusser. That's just what I got to say on that one. Three is don't hog a machine. I mean, like some guys do, like, oh yeah, I'm only gonna do my arms day, and then there's other guys who go out and do their full thing. I'm always a full body guy. I usually just do everything in a day, and I take the next days off. Um, but that, but you don't need to spend an hour on a machine. You can do work out muscles through multiple ways. And being fair to a gym, if you don't go to a super huge gym, if you go to like a smaller one, like when I was at Ford's or at the one I'm training at right now, it's important, because there are only a limited number of things that, be respectful, be kind, do what you need to do, but then move on. You don't need to sit around there and just hog your machine and like close guard it and stuff. That reminds me of something else we'll talk about later. Um, Next thing would be don't leave something unattended. I can name countless times I've been at the gym and I've walked in, I've looked around, no one's at this bench, but then someone comes over and says, "Hey, I need to finish up my set," and I'm like, "Okay, oh, my mistake," and stuff, because you can't tell. When I was in Fiji, they always said cover up your work spot with your towel so someone knows that it's not yours. When I was training at Ford's, it was, hey, can I do my set? And then you can your set, and then I'll do my set. You swap back and forth. Um, I guess as a rule of thumb, if something's unattended for 5 minutes, I'd say it's up for grabs. On top of that, if someone's using your spot and you've left it unattended for that long, I mean, yeah, maybe you got the shits or something and you gotta go empty your tank and everything. But I mean, yeah, then you just like come over and say that. But don't get mad at the person because they went and used their machine and they had no idea you're there. Also, don't be a dick and jump up and grab a spot right away because it's like there's a difference between going to get a water and actually putting the weights back. Which also goes to my next rule, which would be put the weights back after you're done. That's a clear indication that you're done with the machine or bench or weights. When you put the weights back, you're done. When they're out, when they're not like so not unless you're going to be switching with someone, let someone else do a rep or something. Um, no, you put the weights back when you're done. The same thing for with the treadmill, I guess. But I mean, you're on treadmill, you're running. Well, don't even get me started on treadmills. I hate those fucking things. Um, Next thing I would say is probably this is actually something that annoys me because it makes it seem so fucking cheesy for all guys who go to gyms. When guys just go to the gyms just to hit on girls. I mean, if you're just going there looking for a date, then I mean, I don't know. I mean, most likely I'm actually probably gonna find my ex girlfriend or lover or date at the gym. That's because I spend well, of course, but statistically, I spend a lot of fucking time there, so I'm more likely going to meet someone there than I would if I was at the grocery store. Um, but I mean, it it's just so disrespectful. I think, especially when if a guy's constantly hitting on a girl who's at the gym. Yeah, if the girl's smoking hot, granted, yeah, I mean, but of course, it's a gym. The gym is a place to work out and train. It's not a place for you to find a date. If a guy can't understand that, then probably you need to say something because I think it was at Ford's gym. Their sign actually said, "If you're here to socialize and just meet girls, get the fuck out." I think that was at Ford's gym. It was something like that. But that doesn't mean socialization should never happen there. I mean, I've met friends at the gyms and stuff. Next thing I guess I would say is socializing is only appropriate at times, and don't travel and like, if you have 30 of your friends and stuff, or like a big gang of 10 of you, don't fucking cloud the gym, especially if you guys aren't gonna do it. If you're gonna talk or something in between your reps or something like that, I mean, me and my dad did it. We was good. It's a good time. That's how we really bonded. I think, something like back when I was in high school. But I mean, I like how I'm doing bicep reps here. But socializing should only happen in appropriate times and places. I mean, don't like be if there's a guy who's going really hard, don't go throttle over by him and disrupt him. That'd be something good. Um, I guess my last thing I'd say is respect other people in the gym. I mean, if you're going to the gym just to prove that you're an alpha male and you're like, oh, I'm gonna fucking destroy all these weaklings. No, you don't do that. Everyone's going to the gym, especially if you're lifting weights, like I usually tend to do, because if I'm running, I'm going outside. I don't care about the fucking weather. Um, but if I'm at the weights, I'm lifting weights, and there's a guy who's only doing like a 30 pounds and I'm up to 70, I don't like go over there and like try to impose on him or make him feel bad. And I've actually seen this before, and it's caused me to actually, well, first of all, it happened with guys who were doing less than me, and it caused me to go over by them and act like a bully towards them. I mean, granted, yeah, it's not the correct way, but important thing is respect people in the gym. I mean, let's just chalk it up to clean your area. Don't be a nutbuster or a cusser. Don't hog machine or some weights. What else was there? Don't leave something unattended for too long. Don't go there just to look for girls to hit on. Socialize as only in appropriate places and time, and respect other people. So, well, I guess that's it. So till next time. Um, yeah.